Set some goals for those or things that you originally did when you started the business that are more subjective that you can't put on a balance sheet or an Excel spreadsheet. Because once we take care of these higher things, all the numbers and the sales fall into place.
Do you feel the pressure to grow your business, but doing so feels a bit like drowning? Welcome to Slow Growth Business, the show for business owners and leaders to quiet the noise and lead your business to success, one day at a time, slow and steady. If you feel your business is running you and you're ready to run it, you've come to the right place. Now, here are your hosts, business coaches Jimmy DeGroat and me, Kyle Bullock. Welcome to the Slow Growth Business Podcast. Happy holidays, everybody. I hope wherever you're listening to this, your life is surrounded by ones you love and the memories of those we love and all of the great things that the holidays can bring us.
Jack Frost.
Nipping at your nose.
He doesn't nip at your nose in New Mexico, though, does he?
He doesn't. And I'm recording this right now, and the high is going to be like 65. It's just a lovely day. It's just terrible.
I'm in Wisconsin, so I'm where they wrote the songs about Wisconsin. That's what they wrote the songs about.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. We're not here to talk about the weather forecast. We're here to talk about how to grow your business during the holidays, enjoying the holidays the very optimally that you possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
Today, we want to talk to you about something quite practical. Last time we talked, it was about how to enjoy the holiday season. I hope that you are still doing that. Today, we're going to talk about how to leverage events and the sales that are walking through your door for long-term success here at Christmas time. Slow growth is about growing your business consistently and steadily over time. And right now, you probably, if you're in retail, have an influx of customers who are hopefully walking through your door or asking you or requesting you for stuff here for Christmas or other holidays that are coming up. So how do you leverage the events that you have and the selling season for greatest success? Jimmy, I'm going to pass this to you for what you would give your top advice for holiday sales. You've been in sales training for a very long time and had a huge track record of success. You've seen a lot of Christmases where you trained teams at Christmases. What was your number one piece of advice for leveraging sales and events at Christmas time to be the most successful they can be long-term?
Well, we started off back in the 80s and 90s by putting an ad out in the paper or sending out email or not emails. We sent out actual mail, postcards and things like that.
What's mail?
And we invited people to things and they came because they loved us. Now, fast forward to today, it's all about that personal invitation. And it's something that employees typically do not enjoy doing, and that's getting on the phone or texting, one-on-one text and inviting people personally to these things. One of the things that we did was, for example, let's take our ladies' night at the jewelry store. We wanted the ladies that were coming to ladies' night to feel absolutely amazed and special and loved on. So we made a gift basket, a goodie basket. When you came through the door, that goodie basket was not just 20% off, nails and pedicure and stuff like that. There was jewelry in there. There was some really great stuff in there and free stuff. And we had vendors chip in and help to make it really great. But the thing is, it was about making people feel special. And so the key for today that I'm going to recommend is getting on the phone, talking to your top percentage of your customers, whatever that number is for you, and inviting them to this event. And it's people that you love and they're great customers, they're repeat customers, and they're going to enjoy getting this contact. So you don't feel like you're, spam calling them or something like that. Smiling and dialing. You're genuinely inviting them. That's the biggest thing is full calendars or full invite lists of people that are actually coming to your event is probably the biggest key for today's events.
And I would piggyback on that with something that you did was you made it an experience, something that the people wanted to be a part of. It wasn't a swag bag full of
Hmm.
advertisements for other local businesses,
Right, right, right. Yep.
really getting anything, but it had value in it.
Hmm.
People today want to have an experience.
Yeah.
Holiday time is a very busy season for a lot of people. And so we all decide what we're going to do based on its value to us, whether it's worth it. Is it worth it for me to get out of my house, get my coat on, walk out the door, and actually go to the store when I could
Yeah.
just also hop on my phone and just browse their selection online? What's so
Right.
much better about the store than whatever it is that I could do here?
Hmm.
It's that experience that you create. It could be something as simple as you have freshly made cookies and hot chocolate that you pass out to everybody
Hmm.
who
Yeah.
walks through your door.
Yeah.
And everyone's wearing something festive and they have something special they say. And the second someone walks in, someone's handing them a hot chocolate in their hand. That doesn't
Yeah.
happen at Walmart. That doesn't
No,
happen at Costco.
no.
Not
Yeah,
really, you
absolutely.
know?
Yep.
And so
There's a psychological key here at play, and that is what we want to do in our messaging, advertising, whatever we do. If we can help people relive or recreate a fond memory that they have in their life. And so that is maybe you have, It's a Wonderful Life playing, or, it's a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer night or something, whatever it is. If we can help to stimulate the synapses of the brain that perhaps haven't done that in a long time. And one example, when Sharon and I are going for a walk at night and it's cold and crisp here in Wisconsin and we smell a wood fire burning, and then we instantly start talking about where that takes us back to. I know that I'm going down a very big rabbit hole here. But the thing is, if we can do things like Kyle was just saying, you recreated something really fun, maybe that people experienced when they were younger. Anytime we can do that, and now those fond memories are connected to our stores, wow, what we have done is incredible.
you bring up the psychology, and I got to point something out. This is going to get super specific, but it was found in
Right.
your example of the smelling the wood fire.
Hmm.
I brought up hot chocolate and cookies.
Yeah. Yep.
When you go into a store, like Hobby Lobbies are all over the place out here, and you walk into the store anytime between like mid October to the end of December, and you go, you smell.
Hmm.
You already,
Hmm.
if you've been in a Hobby Lobby at that period of time, you know exactly the smell I'm talking about.
Hmm. Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
very distinct smell.
Yep.
That's because there is a very, very powerful receptor, an olfactory receptor in your nose that goes straight to your brain that triggers memory better than almost any other sense in your body.
Hmm.
Smell is extraordinarily powerful in the research for those who are interested in it. There's really powerful research when it comes to things like memory and those
Hmm.
who are losing memory and how you can try to get some of it back through the sense of smell because it's
Yeah.
something that regenerates.
Sure.
Fascinating stuff for another day.
Yeah. Yeah,
Point
it is.
being, one of the things you can think about when leveraging success at Christmas time in your business through an event or even just the regular sales is what is the smell that when they walk in the door that they're getting? Is it
Mhm.
triggering a memory? And if so, what
Yeah.
kind of memory is it triggering?
Right.
One of the great people in our field, in our jewelry industry, has talked about instead of buying a candle, buy a little toaster oven and a whole bunch of cookies
Hmm.
and bake cookies every day
Yeah.
because it triggers the memory of baking cookies at home and
Yeah.
it smells just as great as candles. And then you get
Yeah.
to eat it.
Yeah.
You get to share that.
Absolutely. Yep.
So think
Yeah.
about the smells.
And it's not, it's the smells, it's the sight, it's all kinds of things. And the more we can embrace it, the more we can have fun with it and enjoy it. Here's kind of a little bit of a litmus test. If you're having a special event and you can honestly open up that flyer or that invitation and not go, "Meh," You know, if you can look at that and say, yes, I want to go to this. We're showing our customers love. We're showing them we appreciate them. Why wouldn't they come to this? If you can't answer that, rethink the event. Rethink what you're doing. And a lot of this comes in the psychology of sales, for example, when we think of 20% off. You and I both know 20% off doesn't mean anything anymore, right?
Yep.
That's our Bed Bath and Beyond 20% off card that everybody gets. Comedians talk about it ad nauseum. So let's really be thinking about what really is going to tell people we love you and appreciate you as customers.
Yeah. And I'll end my thought with this. It's easy because we're busy and we've got lots going on, and the holidays come, we start getting a little cynical. Like, oh, Christmas music's back on already.
Hmm.
We were just talking before we started this. I asked Jimmy, what's your favorite and also your least favorite Christmas song? And when I ask people that, the first thing they think about is the one they hate the most. They go, oh
Yeah,
man, this song comes
yeah,
on, I can't stand it.
right.
Um,
Gets me out of the mood for Christmas.
exactly. We can't stand it. So we start to get a little jaded. We get a little cynical at the holiday times, and maybe our own family stresses or life stresses get in there, and we get a little jaded. We get a little cynical. Fight that a little bit, because the things that we love, people love about the holidays, they can seem a little cheesy and campy sometimes
Hmm.
because they remind us to be a little childlike.
Yeah,
The movie
yeah,
we've seen every single year, it still warms our heart.
yeah.
And don't be quick to yuck people's yums. If someone likes Elf or they like, the Santa Claus or what, don't yuck
Ralphie.
Ralphie. Yeah. They like that. And you go, oh, I can't stand that. Oh, I can't stand that music. I think this because I have a staff member at the jewelry store and she loves Christmas. Christmas for her starts in her house, probably around September if she can get away with it, right? Loves
Lordy.
Christmas. And she always jokes with me about how I can be kind of grinchy about the decorations are coming up too early. But you know what? Her passion and excitement for those cheesy little things is what makes it kind of fun. And it wears off on me. And you are the keeper of your business. You're the keeper of your culture. Fight the cynicism to be a Grinch and lean into some of the campy stuff. If it means you grab a Santa hat and you're going to wear a Santa hat on the sales floor all day, then do it. Have
Yeah,
fun with it. Grab some
yeah,
cheesy reindeer antlers. Wear that ugly sweater that you've had hidden up. Just kind of lean into the joy of the holiday season, because these things that may seem cheesy, they're there to remind us that we're here to remember and to celebrate things that are fun and important.
yeah,
And the best way
yeah,
to do that may be just to be a little childlike.
yeah. My final word of advice, I don't know how long we've gone here, but my final thought on this is we often apply metrics to our special events. How many people we want to sell, how many, closings, how many dollar top line dollars, that type of thing. And that's all important, right? That's why we're here. We're in business for that. But I would suggest that if you opt for and maybe set some goals for what I would call the higher things, because once we take care of these higher things, all the numbers and the sales fall into place. Set some goals for those or things that you originally did when you started the business that are more subjective that you can't put on a balance sheet or an Excel spreadsheet. And that is, for example, like how many customers were wowed, or how many customers played the 9 foot Steinway that we have, or how many customers, set goals for that with your employees, because that always sends a great message about, hey, the dollars will come once we get this stuff right. You know, you'll seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all these other things will be added unto you. Well, I've preached for the day, but it's true. I just can't stress that enough, that if we put our focus on those bigger things, those funner things, those more culture related things that allow our employees to say, God, I love working here. Man, I just think that's a fun place to be.
I think it's a great segue as we wrap up this week. We named this the Slow Growth Business Podcast, and believe in it because we believe in creating consistent growing businesses that are not just about spreadsheets and numbers, but are able to have its leaders and its employees just enjoy these moments, enjoy these few weeks of the holidays. We're going to be
Mhm.
coming up into a new year real soon, y'all. And when we get there, you got planning to do and marketing calendars to fill out and product to replace and thank you card. Have you got your work cut out
Yeah.
for you
Yeah.
in
We
a
got
few weeks?
checklist.
Just enjoy this moment, for goodness sake. And that's kind of a tenet that Jimmy and I have shared, that we want to help businesses grow and thrive and profit. We also want them to have wonderful, healthy lives while they do it. If you're sitting there and you're going, I want to continue to grow my profits. In fact, I'm hungry. I want to see my business grow 50% or more in the next few years. And I only want to work 35, maybe 40 hours a week. And I would like to have my life back. I don't want to feel like I'm owned by my own business. We are rolling out a brand new curriculum that we believe very strongly in, and we want to help you achieve those goals. Okay. It's 12
We believe
sessions.
so strongly in it that we won't even ask to get paid until you've seen something worth paying for. It's
That's
that
right.
cool.
We're
That
literally
cool.
staking our own income on this to partner with you so that you're not paying us until you get paid, y'all.
Yeah.
And so 12 sessions over 6 months, we want to help you get there, develop a plan, and teach you how to get there. We've done it with companies before. We've done it with our own companies and our clients. We want to do it for you. Go to our website at trainretailmanagement.com and check out the individual coaching tab, and you will read all about it, or you can just shoot an email over to Jimmy@trainretail.com, Kyle@trainretail.com, either of those. And we will visit with you about that. Because if what we're talking about here at the holidays, being able to enjoy them and be profitable and prosperous at the same time, if that resonates with you, we want to talk to you about how we can help you set that up for the entire year and the years to come.
It's our life's mission. It's our life's mission. We're passionate about it. We love it. And we don't care if you're small or big. I don't care if you're doing 50 million or 500,000. We want to make your life happier. Then we win. We all win.
That's right. Check us out, trainretailmanagement.com, and click on the individual coaching tab. We'll keep talking about the holidays next week. How do you feel about that?
Stick with us, folks. We're going to help you make it better.
See you then.
We hope you leave this episode a little better than when you first began. If you'd like more resources to grow your business slow, steady, and consistently, check out our on-demand video catalog at trainretail.com. Or if you have a question or frustration we can help address in your business, write to us about it. We love to help solve big, ugly problems. So hit us up at Kyle@trainretail.com or Jimmy@trainretail.com. Good luck out there, and we will see you next time.